Are you selling on Amazon but you're not VAT registered? Amazon are going to be charging you VAT on their fees even though they shouldn't be. So in today's video, we're going to be showing you how to get them to stop doing this, and it's probably going to save you a lot of money, so make sure to stick around until the end to see exactly what you need to do to apply for VAT exemption on your Amazon FBA account. So before we get into actually VAT exemption on Amazon, let me explain what VAT or VAT actually is. So VAT is a tax which is charged on basically every product here in the UK and in some other countries as well. When a VAT registered business sells to another business or to a non-business customer. But if a VAT registered business buys goods, they usually can claim this VAT back at a later date. So when you first start selling on Amazon, you're not going to be VAT registered. You only need to register for VAT if you're doing £85,000 a year in turnover. That's not profit, that is simply turnover. Or if you think you're about to go over that 85,000 limit very soon. Now you can also choose to register for VAT even if you don't hit £85,000 in sales. Some people do decide to do this to make their business look more professional, but we'd recommend not to do this. There's no point paying 20% on your sales for absolutely no reason. Now, it's not going to be long until we tell you how you can get VAT exempt, but before we do that, we just want to explain a bit more about VAT for Amazon FBA sellers, just because hopefully it will be helpful for your journey, because realistically at some point you are going to have to become VAT registered. So there are a number of VAT schemes available here in the UK, but as an Amazon FBA seller, realistically there's going to be two which may be of interest to you. Firstly is the flat rate VAT scheme. Under this scheme, you pay a fixed rate of VAT on your turnover, and it means you can't claim back VAT on your purchases. Now, the percentage which you pay depends on the business sector you're in. Usually it's between 7.5 to 85% of your turnover. So of course, this is a lot lower than the 20% you might be paying. But on the flip side, you can't then claim back for 20% VAT on your purchases. This is most suited for smaller businesses, and in fact, you can't be selling more than £150,000 a year of product. If you do that, you have to go over to the standard scheme. Now, the standard scheme is the default scheme for most businesses here in the UK. All it means is you pay 20% VAT on all of your sales, but you can also claim back 20% on your purchases. So you now know about the VAT schemes here in the UK. So next up, we're going to talk about VAT exemption, how you can actually do this and stop Amazon charging you VAT on their fees when they shouldn't be. But before we do that, we did just want to let you know about a discount code for our Profitl YouTube viewers. If you don't know what Profitl is, we're an Amazon FBA software. We have a deal analyzer and we have a deal finder and a wholesale scanner. We'll make the discount code pop up just here. That's going to say that you have 5% on yearly plans, and yearly plans already have over 50% off, or 20% on monthly plans, so make sure to take that down. So VAT exemption, as mentioned earlier, if you're not VAT registered, Amazon are charging you VAT on their fees, even though they shouldn't be. So you can claim this back and you can stop them doing this in the future. And the reason Amazon shouldn't be charging you VAT on their fees is because Amazon is technically based in Luxembourg. And this means they aren't actually allowed to be doing this if you're a UK customer, if you're not VAT registered. But of course, if they don't tell you this, it means they're getting 20% extra from you and you're going to be paying this. So Amazon are making an absolute fortune from this. We've seen online some sellers getting back as much as £8,000 from Amazon as a reimbursement. Now, to get VAT exemption is really easy. All you have to do is write Amazon seller support a letter applying for that exemption. So I'm going to show on screen now what this letter has to say. I'll read it out as well. So it should say, I'm a UK resident with a private limited company selling in a UK marketplace. My company name is, and I have attached a copy of my certification of incorporation. Our company has a turnover of less than the annual £85,000 threshold, and therefore we are not VAT registered and do not have a VAT number. From my understanding, our business should not be charged VAT on my Amazon selling fees. Therefore, I'd like to register our business as VAT exempt on Amazon. And it's as simple as that. After a little while, you should hear back from Amazon with all the details and explaining you are now VAT exempt. So we hope that video is going to save you a load of money with your Amazon FBA business. If you did take any value from it, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if there's any other videos you'd like us to make, let us know in the comments. But that's all for now, and we'll see you in the next one.